Hello, friends. Welcome back to the fifth and final round here of this week's Community Super League, where we are playing Iron Root Chef. I am Kenji Numont, the Nami Egashira, joined with Aaron Campbell of the Girlfriend Bracket. Aaron, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit concerned about my deck because I wasn't really building it to do anything. It's not. I think it has like 3 win cons, maybe. I don't know about you. You guys are on Inspiration, right?
We are. So can I tell you a little bit about it?
Please, yeah. Let's
Okay.
take a look at the deck list, and you can kind of go over it for me.
Okay, so we chose inspiration as our ingredient, and we specifically went with the Return to Ravnica version. And the flavor text talks about a scientist or an Ismagus who is keeping track of their work in a journal, and they have a time reversal experiment. And so we wanted to play with time ourselves. And the best way that we could think of to do that was to do our spin on a deck that sees a little bit of play in Modern called Taking Turns. It wins with things like Temporal Mastery, Walk with the Aeons, and you win the modern version that sees a lot of play now typically wins with Thassa and Part the Water Veil. Thassa and Part the Water Veil didn't really go well with the theme of like ingenuity, science, is it Ravnica? So we replaced some of those cards that really didn't go with the theme. Like we replaced a Dictative Kruphix with Mind Unbound, which is
Okay.
great. And we added in Ral Zarek, which goes along with the theme of taking extra turns, again, playing with time. We replaced Cryptic Command with cards like Rewind. We kept in Telling Time. And just the whole theme is just basically playing with time and taking all of the turns and having a lot of fun. And so we're just here to draw a lot of cards and take all the turns.
Wait. Who's having fun while you're playing with this deck?
We are. We really didn't think of you. And then, of course, with the title, I mean, you can't go wrong with Share and Share We Trust. So we just
If
went
I
along with
could
it. We're
turn
like,
back time.
if we could find a way, Kenji, we would not take back all the things we're going to do to hurt you tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but I'm sure you will hurt me plenty because my deck is a bunch of Dirtle soup. If you wanna pull up my deck list now,
Turtle
uh,
soup.
yeah, Dirtle soup.
Does
Mine
it come with
is
crackers?
not very stale ones, very very stale ones. My card was Lich's Mirror,
I
and
wanted your card.
well, if you wanted it, it was last pick. We didn't get it. Anybody could have taken it. Anyway, Lich's Mirror is a 5 mana artifact. If you would lose the game, instead shuffle your hand, your graveyard, and all permanents you own into your library, then draw 7 cards, and your life total becomes 0. Flavor text: it shows not what you are, but what you were. So, Lich's Mirror tells the story of vanity and tragedy. A once beautiful, powerful, yet extremely vain mage lived a life in constant need, for approval, gratification. So obsessed with her figure and appearance, many called her an artisan of forms, as you can see in the deck. Her beauty and power made her a most fearsome opponent, but she overstepped her boundaries and eventually met a match that was too much for her, and she was left disfigured and gruesomely disformed, a shell of her former beauty. With her beauty went her confidence, and so she called upon a friend of questionable ethics, Bob, of course, and consulted as to what she could do. Well, Bob told her that if she wanted greatness at any cost, she could talk to his demon's friend. Well, the once beautiful mage knew there was nothing else she could do but trade her soul for the promise of everlasting power and beauty. The demonic pact she signed in blood promised her exactly that, but at additional cost she would unfortunately figure out later. To others she had become a corrupted, vile lich of extreme power, but to gaze upon reflection in her mirror showed her exactly what she used to know. Forever after she lived in stubborn denial and never-ending torment in her own tomb, for she surely won't bet another, only beautiful to herself. And so I thought we were playing the mirror match. I thought I would be playing Lodi Ready Run. So if you look at my sideboard, it is 15 cards from their hats list, because they are, known for their hat drafts. And so I put all of the hats in. Plus, I thought it was great to go with Vanity. She's got a bunch of hats to try on from the sideboard.
Yeah.
Come on. Anyways, if you also notice, no basic lands. Do you know why?
No.
You could say that this mage ain't a basic lich.
Ah,
Wow. Wow.
bless your heart.
Oh, gosh. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that was really good. She ain't no basic lich. Come on now.
Yeah, we kind of did something spicy with our sideboard. We took a lot of things. We took attributes and phrases that remind us of science and very intellectual people. So, for example, last word. How many times have you tried to have a debate? Well, hell, we're all Magic players. We've all had that debate. With somebody who thinks they know everything and they have to get the last word. Broken ambitions. You go into an experiment wanting it to work. That it's going to be your breakthrough, your crowning achievement, and then it doesn't work. Epic experiment, obviously. Possibility storm, blast of genius. We obviously wanted in there. I tried to make Enter the Infinite work, but I was shot down. I was like, come on, guys, let's do this. And even Hallie's the most practical member on the team. And even she was like, no, girl. Second guess, obviously, discombobulate, we thought was great. We just wanted a lot of things that reminded us of science and breakthroughs and ingenuity that just didn't have room in the main deck, but we thought still went along with the theme quite nicely.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I hope you ladies take all of the extra turns versus me, because after you do kill me, hopefully the Lich's Mirror is already on the battlefield, and you'll get to do it all again.
Yeah.
It should be fun. Like I said, I think I have like 3 win cons in my deck. But if you're ready, Aaron, I'm ready. Let's throw it down
so
to the
ready.
match. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the 5th and final round of the Community Super League. We are doing, this week's Community Super League, we're doing Ironroot Chef. It is Inspiration versus, what am I on, Lich's Mirror? Should be a fun one. So let's do that now. Let me close that, and I got a keeper. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I think this is fine. We can definitely scry. I think we're okay. I think we can keep this.
All right, well, let's off to the races we go, even though, all right, well, I'm gonna tell you, I scried top with my temple because it might have been my namesake card. And obviously, I need to keep it. I'm telling the story here, right?
Yeah. It's interesting how our temples kind of reflect our decks. You have Deceit. That's Deceit, yeah?
Yes, the demon deceiving the artisan of forms, of course.
We have Epiphany for when scientists have their epiphany.
Okay, sweet. I like it. Hopefully you guys don't have any way to interact with me, because that would be a real devastation to me.
You don't want us to have too many epiphanies, I take it.
You know what? I'm signing all of the packs right now. Ooh. See how flavorful is Reflecting Pool? She's looking at herself in the mirror so constantly, it's just...
I'm reminded of that Christina Aguilera song.
Wait, what's... Oh, Reflection?
Reflection from the Mulan soundtrack.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah. Think twice, because obviously we're thinking if we're in the lab.
This mirror's going to be making a mockery of herself here. Oh boy, this is yeah, this is a real hand.
Terramorphic Expanse actually fits in with our theme as well. We chose that flavor text because it talks about how you're going into the great unknown, and we kind of felt like when you're trying to make scientific discoveries, you're doing just that you don't necessarily know what you're going to find when you start experimenting.
All right, I dig it. I dig the explanation. Yes. Yes, I would like that. Spicy.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet.
I'm sure I will be very, very shortly.
Telling time, obviously, keeping with the theme of the flavor text and time reversal.
There will be more than just time being reversed this game.
Oh.
I didn't mean anything by that. I'm lying.
It was good, though. I was intimidated for a second.
Good. I'm glad you were.
In keeping with the time theme, second. Yeah. All right, so we're going to play an Izzet Signet in keeping with the theme of the guild known for science and experiments.
All right. I'm going to play this 1,000-Year Elixir here. And what's that movie with, like, Bruce Willis and...
12 Monkeys?
No. It's got Bruce Willis and like Goldie. I think her name.
Goldie Hawn?
Goldie Hawn. Yeah. Do you remember the movie? Like,
Uh,
there's like an everlasting potion they can take, and Bruce Willis
Death
is like,
Becomes Her.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why A Thousand Year Elixir reminds me of that, but it does.
I love Goldie Hawn. So it looks like we're gonna give you a big no.
Really, you're gonna exile her elixir. How is she supposed to stay young and beautiful forever?
We're just gonna give you a little. Not on our watch, sir.
All right, I will happily, well, unhappily, accept this set of terms. That's got a lot of mana there,
We do.
like Niv Mizzet mana.
He very well could be making an appearance.
Let's see, you had Niv Mizzet, you had Ralzeric. I think there was one other creature that you had in your deck.
The one in our hand.
Hopefully not. Right, well, it's just a Lich's Mirror. You don't have to worry about this one. This
Okay,
doesn't-
that's fine.
Yeah, this doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, I wanted that card, but my girls are all blue mages, and they let me have Dredge last week. So I was like, all right, you guys can have inspiration. I will acquiesce to you.
Lich's Mirror can be a very blue card.
Yeah, I think so. But I know it when I proposed it, I was like, guys, we can take the mirror, and we can play Factory Lich, and we can do this. And they were like, no. They just didn't. They're just not about that way of life at all. They were like, does it draw cards? No. Does it counter things? No. They were like, why would we play it? And I was like, because it's Lich's Mirror, and I'm the only black mage in the group.
Well, I have a lot of black cards in my hand, but fortunately for you, they don't do anything.
I have a feeling you have several dead cards against us.
That's not true at all. Ever. I'm a Lich. It's all undead.
Oh, so you're doing the LRR thing of you're the Lich. Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
doing?
no,
Oh.
no. I'm not. It's
They
the
were
Artisan
going
of
in really
Forms.
deep on that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Snow White, you know, the evil witch.
I've been the evil witch before. So
No
the
comment.
girls be nice. So the girls looks like we're gonna do Lab Maniac.
Okay, all right. I see you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait. So if you beat me with Lab Maniac, we just restart the game, and then when you go to draw your next card, you win. Okay, great. I see. So it doesn't actually do anything there. All right. Well, I guess there's only one thing you can do in a time like this, and that is play your Lich on the Lich's Mirror.
Hey,
Clearly.
that's fantastic. That's what I wanted to be doing if I was playing this deck. So I'm glad.
See,
to
I'm
see
going
you
like in the
doing
reverse order of my storyline, though.
it.
She starts off beautiful, and then she makes a pact with a demon,
Mm.
and then the demon gives her the mirror to make her forever young and beautiful. But
Forever young.
oh, forever young.
You have a good singing voice.
All right. Let's do this. Only to you, Aaron. Only to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I think the girls are just wondering when they can start taking all the turns, because
That's not what I want to hear.
you gotta set them up before you knock them down.
Good old Phylactery Lich. 5/5 indestructible. As it enters the battlefield, put a Phylactery counter on an artifact you control. When you control no permanents with Phylactery counters on them, sacrifice. Oh, so if I have multiple permanents with Phylactery counters, they stay alive. Or multiples would stay alive.
But that only works if you have an attack step. Like, if we just keep taking turns.
I can't comprehend this.
I think we'll let you. Yeah, that's fine.
Lich is falconing punching you. All right. slightly awkward, but why not?
Magus of the Mirror.
Mm.
Exchange
play-
life totals with the opponent.
See, it's all wrong. It's all backwards. Like, he was supposed to be holding the mirror for the Lich, but the Lich already had the mirror. God, why can't I draw my cards in the correct order, Kelly? I mean, really. I'm supposed to be telling a story here.
Kind of wondering when the girls are going to pull the trigger. Oh, I think... Come on. We've got a full gun. We just haven't quite pulled the trigger. A loaded gun.
5 cards in hand. I don't remember what time walk effects you had in your deck.
Plenty.
believe
Name
that.
it and we have it. So if I know Hallie, she's trying to be as careful as possible, whereas I would just go for it.
So do you think the wizard is going to favorably rate your inspiration?
We'll see. You know, he's I was gonna say he's a cruel mistress, but that doesn't really work. But I've been on Nate's good side before. If you remember, I was in the Community Cup 2 years ago, and I was the only person in Community Cup history to have a perfect flavor score and a perfect win score. So I've done the Iron Root thing before, you know.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you. So
All right.
some have even called me the Queen of Iron Root. Hate to brag.
Not of the Iron Throne.
No. All right, so we're gonna start taking turns. We're gonna time warp.
Take your turn.
We're gonna do it.
Do you want to attack for 2?
Let's not say we did. All right, so we're gonna scry.
Joke's on you guys. If I swapped life, you'd lose a life, and I'd gain a life. Oh my god.
That's petty, Kenji. Don't be petty.
Being serious here. That's exactly what I want to do.
So I think we want to take another turn. You didn't want to play, did you? Like you know.
I get to pass priority, and that's
okay.
actually playing. It's not like you're just, you know.
That's really all we need from you.
I have Mana Drain open right now, just saying. So
Oh yeah?
better be careful.
Okay.
If I Mana Drain like a time stretch, I get, what, 10 mana?
All right, we're taking another turn.
2, 4, 6, 8. You have 9 manas here. All right, let's do the time warp again.
Ah,
5 mana Explorer is pretty good.
and another one.
You got me.
Or it's just I think we're looking for something to do with all these extra turns, and we haven't quite found it yet. So I'd really like to see a Mind Unbroken, which we don't have right now.
I don't even know what Mind Unbroken does. I'm going to look that card up.
That's what I like to hear.
Mind Unbroken.
Or Unbound, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I still don't know what Mind Unbound does. So let's look that up.
So we're going to take another turn.
Okay. It's a 6 mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a lore counter on Mind Unbound, then draw a card for each counter on Mind Unbound. All right.
We actually just dug up a Mind Unbound, so I think we should play that.
I assume this is a card I should be afraid of, but you already used all your time warps.
Kenji, you really think that's all the time warps we came with? Come on.
Oh, and that's right. Mastery exiles itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't get that one back.
We do have one you haven't seen yet. I did tag you in the tweet, though, but somebody didn't look in his tweets.
Oh my gosh. Brutal.
We try to involve you, Kenji.
Look, I was too busy prepping. I was looking in the mirror. I was putting on my makeup.
You need to blend, Kenji, blend.
I'm sorry. I
Mind
missed
Unbound.
that part of school.
All right, so Mind Unbound's coming out. No!
Oh, tisk tisk. Seems you've been denied. Why don't you cry some more, River of Tears? Shut up now. All right. You better believe I'm attacking. I'm going to swap for 1 life, but I had to sacrifice my Magus if I want to do that. Somebody's got to hold the mirror.
Is it Magus or Magus?
I've always said Magus.
Is it Magus? Okay.
We'll just say Mirror Man. He's holding the mirror.
Mirror Man. Okay.
Giga Drowse.
Hey.
All right, you got me. Tippity tap. It's been replicated. You want to see some sick, nasty plays?
Sure.
Wait, do you really?
I do, yeah.
I'm gonna twisted image my Magus. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that's spicy.
Oh, man.
All right. Wallow in your sorrows, why don't you?
Ugh.
Hmm.
All right, so now the question becomes, can you kill us before you kill yourself? Do you have a way to remove that thing?
I don't think I do. I don't actually
So the
remember what's in my
mirror,
deck.
the mirror doesn't trigger from the Lost from Demonic Pact, does it?
I think
No.
it would. Why wouldn't it?
Okay, okay.
I can't see why it wouldn't.
Hmm.
Oh my. Oh yes, Kenji. Oh, it's absolutely lovely. All right, I'm gonna do this first.
We'd really like to draw some cards if you want to target us. That's
No, the lich is so gruesome. Yes. See, if you cast Gruesome Deformity, or actually, yeah, Gruesome Deformity or Disfigure on Artisan of Forms, you can copy another creature. So she survives the disfigurement. But
and you were worried about us playing by ourselves.
I mean, it's not my fault. You guys took a lot of turns and did nothing.
We tried to, but you were stubborn and denied us.
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Whoa. Resolves. I think I could have killed you last turn.
Coulda, woulda, Prada.
Oh, you finally drew one.
We did. Oh, there's our big boy. A little too late, though.
Yeah, I mean, you probably wanted to think twice about just passing the turn so consistently.
Oh.
Oh, too soon?
Too soon.
What is this?
I think we're going for Niv Mizzet.
All right, all right, all right. You know, I could swap life totals with you on upkeep.
You could. I think Hallie's having second. Nope.
Oh my god, this is so much mana. Oh.
Okay, yeah, Niv Mizzet.
All right, friends, you know what time it is? It's time to have a little fun here. Untap. Upkeep. Wait, let's see. Okay, all right, all right. So we're gonna do this here. And with that on the stack, we're gonna do, wait, choose target opponent.
Brutal.
We're gonna sack this here. I'm gonna take your 6, and then I'm gonna make it 10. See what I'm doing here? See what I'm doing here? All right, then we're gonna intimidate you with a gruesomely deformed lich.
As if there's any other kind.
Okay, hear me out, hear me out. That's not black mana. All right, then we're gonna do this, and then we're going to that.
I feel like I'm reading the back of a scry, and I'm trying to figure out how you're going to kill us.
This.
You know when they used to have those puzzles in the back?
Oh no, I tapped the wrong mana! Oh,
so you
no.
got cute and you paid for it.
Oh, I totally did. I totally did. I needed. Oh. Well, we might be restarting this game, friends. That is unfortunate. Oh, no, I'm stupid. No, I can. Of course I can. Reflecting Pool can. All right, never mind. We solved it.
Good to know.
That was terrifying. That was terrifying. On the bright side, you get a ping stuff with Nim Mizzet now.
We do.
Yes, Kenji. All right. Well, we didn't get the beautiful lady herself, but we did get the final form. Also, my demon, if you didn't see, is Abyssal Persecutor.
Oh my.
So can't win and you can't lose.
Yeah,
I'm feeling pretty vain. Do I want to bring any hats? Hats are pretty nice, not gonna lie.
we're having flashbacks to losing 2 hats. We actually lost to the hat stack. We were on Ghost Pants during that challenge, and we were like, "It's a hat stack. What's it gonna do?" And all of a sudden, we just lost to Champion in Parish. And we're like, okay, so yeah, that's a thing.
Just target player? No, that'd be awesome. All right.
I also tried to talk the girls into doing Possibility Storm and like Emrakul, but like I was really feeling my oats on this one, and they had to kind of rein me in and be like, "You need to tone it down like a lot," because I wanted to go ham, and they wouldn't let me.
I'm sorry. Ham's pretty good. I don't think I have any hats in my deck right now. Oh, wait. No, that's not a hat.
That's a hood.
Mirror Gallery is like the best in this deck. Do you know why? Because the legend rule doesn't apply. And when you have no legends, it's like really good. All right. I'm not going to bring in any hats. I'm sorry. You guys still sideboarding?
We are. I'm just trying to figure out what Hallie's angle is. So
Mark 1 for the Liches. All right.
Katie will be joining us next week again, so we will be a full foursome again. I'm so excited. You guys haven't had the pleasure of meeting Katie. Yeah.
We have not, no.
Yeah, she's been in Europe for the last 5 weeks, and then she came back this week, so you guys will get to meet her, and she'll be on coverage, and she's awesome.
And remember, folks, there are multiple ways to vote this week. The wizard votes. You guys can vote in chat with ! Vote. And then, is there another way to gain points?
Well, afterwards, there's the straw poll, too, I believe.
But yeah, that's the vote in the chat that they can do.
I've just never sent people to the chat to do it. Usually we tweet a link saying, if you've loved the deck, come see here. You know, we interact on Twitter, Kenji, you know.
Hey.
Now, dig in the night, twirl the knife.
Again, cry me a river of tears as I discard them.
We're going to tell time.
Or maybe I won't discard them.
I think we have a pretty decent hand.
Yeah, my hand's great.
The irony about all of this is taking turns is on the short list of decks that I refuse to play. Like if I'm in a modern tournament and I say I won't do it, I'll just be like, no. It's kind of ironic that we're playing this now and I refuse to play it in my real life, my personal life.
I don't know if you guys can actually beat this card. It's pretty good. Chalice of Life. 3-mana artifact. I can tap it to gain a life, and then if I have at least 10 more life than my starting life total, I get to transform it, and then it turns into Chalice of Death, and I can tap it to make a player lose 5 life.
That's if we let you have it.
So rude.
Condescend, again, going with the intellectual theme of intellectuals can be condescending.
I have 3 cards in my hand that don't do anything. I think that's
Just
good.
3?
Though. I think that's good.
Okay. Condescend's a big favorite of Chris's. She was very happy that we put that in there.
It's a very good card.
Yeah. She plays Mono Blue Tron, so she gets a lot of mileage out of it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
This could be interesting. I don't know why I played that land, but I'm going to pay 2 life because my deck doesn't care. All right, well, let's YOLO.
All right. So I think we want to see if we have some options.
What? Don't counter this. Oh, you're thinking twice.
We're just going to think about it.
Did you read this card? I lose the game. You guys want that on the battlefield, I'm pretty sure.
I was actually playing Esper Starfield in Standard, and I was just chaining those with Starfield and Nyx, and it's so fun.
Ugh. That's the 5-mana enchantment, right? The 1 white, 4 colors.
4 and 2 white, I believe.
Starfield. Ooh, signets. All right. Well, I'm going to draw 2 cards. Thank you very much. Ah, yes. Yes, quite.
Is that what I think it is?
What is what?
I'm gonna wait a second. I think I just saw one of Ruben's favorites in your hand.
Good, good.
All right, so the mirror's out.
Yes! All right, Wombo Combo online. What are you doing here? Oh, you remembered this time. All right, 7 cards in hand. That's quite a few cards in hand. You know, that Terramorphic Expanse always looks like a Mutavault to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does. So there is a play we could do, but your pact is in the way.
My pact is in the way. What? What does that
Pact is
even
in the-
mean?
Your pact is preventing us from what we'd like to do.
That kind of terrifies me. What?
So if I was Hallie, I would wait for certain clauses of that to get used up before I do what I could do.
Do what I could. Man, this is all intriguing. I'm very excited to learn what this is.
That's fine.
Oh, is it though? Is
That's
it?
fine. Hey, leave the is it to us, buddy.
You caught that. Darn.
You stick with the Esper or whatever.
Oh, there's the other time walk effect. Walk the eons.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's
All
the
right.
one we tagged you in. I said, I hope Kenji has walking shoes because we're going to take him for a long walk tonight. Walk the aeons.
All right, well, let's play a Descent into Madness. We've already seen this once on Marshall's side.
Love this card. I played with it when it was standard legal.
Oh, that's a thing that I could keep in theory. All right, what the heck, why not? God, that
All right,
card is
so-
so bad in my deck.
All right, so I think the girls we're gonna draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Man, I wish this Descent into Madness was on your upkeep. Yeah, take those extra turns, please. Just continue.
Yeah, that would be bad. All right, Hal, I think we...
Casually great. All right. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one.
Okay, I think it might be a good time.
Hmm?
You used the clause on Demonic Pact that we were waiting for.
Oh, really?
I think that's where we're going with this. So, because with you using the 4 damage and whatnot, we can safely bring out a creature or a planeswalker.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. Oh, Ralzeric, I see. You don't want him to get shot.
No.
Gotcha. It all makes sense.
So we needed you to use that clause so that it would be safe.
Ah, yes. Thinking. Magic. What did you exile in your Temple of Epiphany? All right, well, let's have some fun here.
Pain's Reward. Remind me what that does?
Pain's Reward, 1 black, 2 colors. Sorcery. Each player may bid life. You start the bidding with a bid of any number. In turn order, each player may top the high bid. The bidding ends if the high bid stands. The high bidder loses life equal to the high bid and draws 4 cards.
Huh. Yeah, Ruben loves that card.
I have bid 1.
The art is spectacular on that too. Can we talk about that?
You can talk about it. I'm creeped out by it.
I guess that's just the black mage in me. I think it's incredible.
It's like some weird ritualistic sacrifice. Some guys got. I don't even know what those like.
I
I
love
don't
it.
know what's happening.
But I also love the art for Ad Nauseam. I could look at that art forever. I think it's
Ad
great.
nauseum's great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like every time I look at it, I see something I didn't notice before. Where it's like the other day, I was like, oh, his eyes are taped shut. I didn't even catch that. And like, it's fantastic.
Would you like to bid? Currently,
I can only imagine what the girls are saying right now. They're just like, what in slow moving hell is that?
Dude, you gotta no risk, no reward. You know, no pain, no gain. You know the sayings.
Oh, Kenji.
Currently, the bid is up to 5.
So you're the one that makes it go higher, or you counter?
Yeah, each we go in turn. So, you just bid 6. I bid 7 now, and now you can either choose to continue going and potentially pay 8, or stop, and I get to draw. Yes, 4 cards. Excellent. Excuse me. All right. Well, we drew our namesake, Artisan of Forms, so yeah, we might as well. I don't even know what Lich. I guess that's probably. Wait, Lich isn't a type. Is he a wizard? What's Phylactery Lich? What kind of creature is he? Undead? A zombie? Yeah, he's a okay. He's a zombie.
Awkward.
All right. Artisan of Forms on the
Okay.
BF.
Whenever you cast a spell, you may have become a copy of target creature and gain this ability. Alrighty. Heroic.
I know, right? She
Yeah,
can
and-
copy exactly 0 abilities. Or
A
creatures.
heroic lich. I didn't know such a thing was possible.
Well, remember, she's super vain, all about looks, and then things went terrible for her.
That's hitting a little too close to home, Kenji.
Look, I know what's happening here. You said you have Relzeric.
I never said it was Ralzeric. I said he was one of the possibilities.
What are the red-blue planes? I mean,
All right, so if I were Hallie, I would go ahead and do it. But maybe she's more conservative than I am. I would just slam it in the battlefield and be like, so.
is that what you would say?
It really would. Like, I had a moment the other day. I was at a 1K and this guy was playing Ad Nauseam and I was trying to go off and like he wouldn't just die. And so I was just like, I just need you to die right now. Like you have nothing. Like can you just die? Like he was like, can we? But maybe you forgot. No, I didn't forget. Like just die. Thanks. Like sometimes it's just what you need from people. You know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Some people just don't have any souls, and it's it's.
We went through that with Aaron last week when we were doing the modern no ban list. We just needed him to die. That's all we needed, and he wouldn't die.
Pretty sure it was banless, no modern.
Yeah.
Look, all I want to do is tell my story. Leave this artisan alone. That's all I'm saying. I see you thinking over there. Sinister thoughts and plots.
I'm not thinking anything. All right, so I think the girls are weighing if they want to just go for it.
Go for what?
That thing that's going to help us win the game.
I'm terribly excited to see when it happens.
You should be.
I am. I just said it while I was.
All right, come on, Hallie, pull the trigger. She might be wanting to make sure she can get the last word in. I'm really not sure what's taking them so long. I need them to do something.
I'm just glad I've resolved Lich's Mirror both games. That's all that's really mattered to me.
What's with the mood lighting? It got darker by you, didn't it?
Oh, hey. You weren't supposed to notice.
Oh.
No, Colin went downstairs.
It's like Kenji by night.
JJ by day.
After hours, Nummy.
No, Nummy after hours.
Oh, great. If you copyright that, I want 2%. Just saying.
I'll give you... Okay, 2.
All right, the girls need to do something, like right now. Come on, ladies.
Man, she gets so much time to look into her mirror. It's great. Oh, yeah. Look at me. Look at that. It's like rosacea
right, we're
on my
going
cheeks
for it.
over there. Oh, yeah. All right, I see 5 mana. I see 6. And... all right.
Is it? We're going to light the mind on fire. Remove soul. Kenji.
I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not, but...
I didn't even know that's an old card, isn't it?
That's a what?
It's an old card, isn't it? Like, is it in one of the...
It's been reprinted a million times. A lot of Corset. All right. Descent into Madness ticking up to 2. So now we each have to sacrifice or remove from our hand 2 cards. A total of. And it can be one or the other. Or both, rather. It doesn't have to be one or the other. What did you guys
So
get rid of?
we got rid of 2 of our Time Walk attacks.
Jeez. That is nice. I like that. All right. Let's blood it up some more. Okay, great, perfect. It's really good. It's a zombie. It's wizard.
So if Phylactery Lich isn't a lich, and Magus of the Mirror isn't, do you even have any liches in there?
I obviously have Lich's Mirror.
I meant like actual liches, like...
Well, there's no creature type Lich in Magic. It's not even a thing that you can choose on Magic Online, apparently.
Kenji, you're the worst.
Changeling? But I think the Changelings have to be representative of a real creature type, so I don't think they can actually choose Lich.
That's interesting, though. How come it isn't a creature type? Like, you would think it would be.
There aren't that many Lich in Magic.
I'm just saying we've covered everything else. I mean, we've got like hounds and elk and fish and gin, and there's no lich.
Give me your life. Make it mine. Oh, that's right. You have to sacrifice him. Oh, I totally forgot.
I'm glad you came too, Kenji.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Whoops. Well then. I feel smart. I was playing the Legacy Gauntlet earlier today, and I randomly got Miracles with it. And let's just say I played it perfectly. Everything was perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still mad that Dredge wasn't included.
All right, well, let's Vesuva Temple. Wow, scribe value.
Everywhere you want to be.
All right, we're going to put that on top. What the heck? Why not? Twisted Image. Can only target herself. Yeah, use that ability. Turn into yourself.
But that goes along with your story, though. She could have a twisted image of herself.
Oh, wait, she gets the ability again! Because she's copying herself and she gets the ability. Yes! How many times can I get this ability? Wait, no, what are you doing? Stop.
We're going to have the last word on that, I think.
Can't be countered by spells or abilities. Counter target. All right, fine. Whatever. Whatever.
You're like, I've got my triggers.
I've got my triggers.
I don't need anything else. Oh, and getting in there.
Dude, obviously.
If we lose to Artisan of Forms, I'm gonna have some words with these girls and be like, "What did you guys do?"
Yeah, I'll take a nice long look in the mirror.
We're gonna tell time. I've had Man in the Mirror in my head since this game got started. I want you to know that.
By MJ?
Yeah.
But
If you wanted to sing it, I wouldn't be mad. Like,
well, you haven't asked me to change my ways, and so I'm going to just keep making you sack stuff until you guys for one. I think that's how that works. I don't need you because you're a Vesuva and a Watery Grave, and that, and that. Great.
so we're gonna have to exile 4 things next.
Exile 4 and or sacrifice.
Ugh. I'm so torn because your deck is everything I would want to be doing, but I'm not on your team.
Oh, yes! I can't cast it, though, no! Oh, wait, yes, I can. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, wait, yeah, of course I can cast it. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. She's so infatuated with herself. Look at all those triggers she's
I'm
getting.
in the room. Hello.
Yes. Now, see, now she keeps getting the ability, so every time she copies herself, she gets the ability again.
Look at God.
Oh, she can consult the demon with this card. But I have to sacrifice 5 things, so I can't cast it next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I could. It's so awkward.
That's not a happy sound.
It's so awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to bottom this. It's Abyssal Persecutor and Promise of Power on the top right now. Fine, I'll put the Persecutor on top. I have to. It fits the story, man. By the way, how do you cast 7 mana Time Walks with 3 mana? Oh, wait, I don't think you can. Oh, but you miracled it! I got ruined. Got ruined a lot. Wow, that was actually impeccable. You actually drew the one that you... That's how you cast it with 2 mana is the answer.
Pretty much.
3 mana. I can't see. The thing is, I can't sacrifice the Artisan. Well, this is a copy of the Artisan, so that one can get out of here. 3. Well, so be it. It's come to this. I've got to,
I had no idea that Descent into Madness would be like the all-star tonight between what we saw it do with Marshall and you.
Dude, it's like a smokestack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just a lady and her mirror.
Let's see if we can have an epiphany.
Oh, yes! She's consulting Bob! This is working! It's working! She's like, Bob, who do I talk to? Oh, no, wait, she hasn't been disfigured yet. I lied. Dang it. Right, disfigurement. Disfigurement. Oh. Yes! Yes! Doing it! Oh, wait, that kills her, though.
I'm okay with that.
I have no way to bring her back. I got rid of my Ever After.
Wah, wah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting until I can cast this Persecutor. Gruesome Deformity? 1 time? That one I can cast. And not have the Artisan die. Come on, baby. Get gruesome. Ooh, actually, I don't know how many cards can hurt me in this deck.
I was just about to ask that. Like, what are
Yeah,
some
like if I
expensive?
just hit that Lich's Mirror, I just drew a Lich's Mirror after the reflecting pool that Dark Confidant revealed.
Hmm.
I might have actually killed myself. I guess I disfigured, but that's obviously you saved for Artisan. Come on, one more. One more, and we consult. The funny thing is, I think if I lost to Dark Confidant and the Lich's Mirror reset, I would still be in a better position than you guys.
Probably. Yeah, the descent really hurt us. They probably weren't they probably weren't expecting that.
What happens if you have two Lich's Mirror? Does it just double trigger and then trigger again after the first one resolves?
Good question.
Oh,
Do you have
wait.
anything that, do you have
But this
anything that
doesn't
costs
count
10
the
that'll kill you?
Exiled. Oh, these are all exiled. I have the Chalice of Life that you guys got rid of.
Oh.
See, she gets to sign in blood with the demon to make the pact after she gets dis. God, it's so perfect. Whatever, she gets disfigured. Look at all those triggers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have to choose a. Oh God, for each one. Why did I do this? She can target so many things. Well, she's targeting Bob, but she only wants to stay herself.
I'm having flashbacks to when Wedge beat us with World Gorger Dragon and all of the triggers.
What that was a fun and fair clan or whatever. 5.
He's paid his repentance for that, so or his restitution for that.
Man, why couldn't you have played like a 2/3? She could get disfigured, turn into your ugly creature. Should have kept your stinky Niv Mizzet alive. It's like, you can't bounce Bob. That's not how this works. What am I doing? Everything is awesome. Alright, alright. Well, that was my one Artisan. You broke the storyline. I hope you're happy. Yeah, I will drown in sorrow. I'm not going to do that to you, chat. I'm sorry. I won't. All right. GG's. GG's.
Nice work.
The Dark Artisan did it.
Yeah, this was fun. I definitely enjoyed. I liked our deck. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it was definitely attacked the people on a different axis.
Yeah,
and yours was great too. Like if I was playing, I want to play your deck because I was having such a problem with this because I was like, I love everything he's doing. I have to represent the girls, and they're my girls, and this was tough.
You know, I think you guys dirtled just a little bit too long. Like you took all those extra turns, but there was just nothing to do with it, right? And you were
and I mean, we were thinking it definitely like the plan was to get like Niv Mizzet out or Ral Zarek out, and then take all the turns and sort of benefit from that. But like we were hoping to, we didn't, we went through 3 time walks without seeing either one of those, and without seeing the Mind Unbound, and we were, we imagined it going very differently.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that is the last match here for the Community Super League Iron Root Chef. We do have someone special. Aaron, why don't you tell them who we have?
We do. The Wizard, yeah.
The Wizard, of course. Come on.
I was gonna say he's been here all night.
Yeah, so let's throw it down to the Wizard and see what he has to say about the match and the decks.
Hello again. Before I get to Kenji and the Girlfriend's Brackets decks, I have a little message for the Professor and Paul Cheon. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that hurt you. Just kidding. I wouldn't take him back. Okay. So we just saw Kenji defeat the girlfriend bracket. We'll start with the girlfriend brackets deck. Inspiration, difficult ingredient. You know, it's easy to say I was inspired to do X with this deck, where X is literally anything. So it's hard to make a deck that's just about inspiration and themed on aspects of a particular printing of the card. You chose the Return to Ravnica printing. Not my favorite. I really like the Madness and Genius flavor text, but I can't penalize you for that. That wouldn't be fair. But the flavor text on the RTR printing is very interesting. It tells this story of a time traveler. And you did a good job, throwing the time travel thing together. We all saw that nice mix of different sets, different expansions, a lot of lightning in the artwork. That was a cool visual theme. As I looked up all your cards, a heavy Is It theme, lots of heads exploding. Mind Unbound, yeah, exploding head. So there was a lot of cool stuff going on there that was thoughtful. I don't know about the counter spells. I'm not sure what they brought to the flavor. It wasn't apparent to me. Rewind makes sense because it goes with the time bending theme, but the others seem like a little bit of a lazy choice, like a waste of precious design space. And I wanted more story from that flavor text that you obviously chose to build on. So yes, they travel in time, but then what happens? Uh-oh, we have a problem here. Houston, we have a problem, right? There's like that moment in that flavor text, and I wanted to see that illustrated more in the deck. And clearing out the counter spells would have given you some slots to do that with. So I'm going to give the girlfriend bracket a strong 6. Thought it was a strong deck. Could have been better. All right, now what do I have for Kenji? Oh boy. Yeah, Kenji, this is not Kenji's first rodeo. Kenji has had many opportunities to play Ironroot Chef before, and he has excelled in the past, and this is a doozy. If a bad Ironroot Chef deck looks like an obvious word search in Gatherer, then a good one looks like each ingredient was lovingly hand-picked, like a needle from a haystack, or whatever. Insert mixed metaphor here. Doesn't make any sense, but you know what I'm saying. I love the theme of getting deader without dying. That's so key to Lich's, and obviously to Lich's Mirror. That's the whole thing. So you kind of didn't go for the reanimation stereotype. And, obviously we're bored of reanimator decks. We play them in Legacy and Cube and whatnot. So getting deader without dying, really well executed in this deck. Good examples of cards that were obviously picked lovingly. Infinite Reflection, doesn't have that word search on there, but it obviously has all the mirrors going on. Faded Infatuation. Oh, there's like this man. It's just the artwork. It's just a man crouching over a pool and seeing his reflection in the pool. And, there's no mention of reflections or mirrors or something in the card name or the flavor text. So that's just a nice pickup. Things that, further the theme, like Disfigure, Gruesome Deformity, Twisted Image, that stuff was all lovingly picked. Not to mention, the obvious one, Lich's Tomb, Descent into Madness, pretty popular tonight. Abyssal Persecutor is pretty spicy. And you had a transformational sideboard. Very interesting, very interesting. Like Innistrad humans coming in after sideboard to investigate and be afraid, I guess, is the theme there. So I'm giving that a perfect 10. I don't give it lightly, just Kenji and Gabby tonight with the perfect 10s. So, perfect 10. That's a scoring update. Tonight's scoring update is brought to you by Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's, we promise more happiness for you at the bottom of the next pint. And by Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets, a different temperature in every bite. All right, let's recap the results from tonight. The Professor defeats Loading Ready Run. Paul Cheon defeats Gabby Sparts. Magic the Amateur Ring defeats Marshall Sutcliffe. Aaron Forsyth defeats Wedge. Kenji defeats the Girlfriend Bracket. And then I gave out a bunch of flavor scores that affect the Brewmaster standings. And if you didn't like my scores, you can go take all your complaints to Mark Rosewater's blog. It's called Blogatog, and just fill up the comments. Just he wants to read all those things. So I hope you enjoyed Iron Root Chef. This was a blast for me. I can speak for Nate. He kept getting up to go to the bathroom every time I came on camera. That was weird, but he had a nice time tonight too. Yes, well, thank you for watching, and tune in next week to the Community Super League. Bye-bye.